What's good, YouTube? This your man Spill Dog. Yo, I've been looking at Mill City, and Brian Norman Sr. in Mill City. I gotta say they have done a good job promoting that fight with Brian Norman Jr. and Devin Haney, keeping plenty of content out there for everybody to see. And I think it's gonna be a good turnout for the fight. I really do. And it's probably gonna be a real good fight. I saw I saw Brian Norman Jr. recently training with his father on video, not in person, but I saw him training with his father, man. The youngin' in dog shape. I mean, man, that boy looked like he looked strong as a man. He looked real strong. We already know how Derek gonna come in. He always puff up a little bit. He gonna come in the ring kind of swole. But like I say, Shorty look B Norman Jr. That Shorty looked like he all muscle, dog. And like I said, man, I went to school down south, man. Them dudes be strong down there, straight up. I mean, just them dudes be strong, bro, straight up. And I think Devin gonna have his hands full. I'm pretty sure the Ramirez fight is what we gonna get out of Devin. He gonna try to run all night. I can feel that. But I think once again, I've said it over and over again, I'm quite sure Brian Norman Sr. has taught him how to cut that ring off. And I really believe, I don't think Devin gonna want to just run all night. Because I mean, he not gonna win like that 1 and 2. I mean, at some point they gonna have to get in there and bang. I think I think dude gonna put a lot of pressure on Devin, and I think Devin gonna get tired of bagging up. At some point he gonna want to stand his ground and maybe force Norman Jr. to go back with some. And I don't know if I don't know how that's gonna play out for him. It should be a good fight. I think Brian Norman Jr. boxing skills is being completely disrespected and underestimated out here. It's a make until they get in the ring with each other. All this talking about I've been in there with elite competition. That's Floyd's script. It is what Floyd say. At this level of the game, I'm trying to figure out when Devin get to a certain level. I keep see here's what these fighters get confused now. They get confused with how much money they get paid with the level of competition that they actually get in the ring with. Devin ain't fought the type of dudes Floyd had fought when he started talking like that. Floyd, by the time when Floyd started using that script right there, he had already fought Diego Corrales, Oscar De La Hoya, Zab Judah, Charmaine Mitchell. These just guys that he had fought before he started making up statements like that. There was a lot of good dudes. Gennaro Hernandez. I mean, he had been through Chop Chop Court, a whole lot of good fighters before he started talking like that. Devin only really been in the ring with, let's see, elite status. Lomachenko, that's the only elite fighter he fought. Ryan Garcia ain't never been a champion or nothing. He's just popular. And y'all see how that went down. I mean, Ryan Garcia is popular. That's another thing. A popular guy don't make him elite level competition. This is a guy that's popular on social media. And like I said, Ryan Garcia, he had already lost the tank, got knocked out. So that ain't elite level. It's just elite level to him. Regis Prograde, that ain't no elite level fighter. He had a championship before, but I don't see nobody else outside of, Devin don't even say it. He just, I mean, who is these guys who he fought to put him on some level he talking about? I'm trying to figure that out. You know, he done sparred with a lot of good dudes, but shit, all boxers have. That's on a professional. All these guys go around and spar the good guys in their division and give them work. So Lomachenko is the only elite level fighter he faced, and he did win that fight, but that's the only one. Ryan Garcia is a popular guy. He's not an elite level fight. and you lost. So I mean, it sound good what he said, but making a lot of money don't mean you've been in there with the best guys. And not even close. Not even close. Prince Nassim Hamed was making a lot of money. He wouldn't fight Floyd. It's a lot of guys that came through boxing and made a lot of money. That don't mean they was that good. Some guys just know how to market themselves and sell themselves. Adrian Broner, he was a good solid fighter, but he was so good at selling himself in the beginning. Whether he was elite or not, he had an elite level, elite fan base behind him. That's what Ryan Garcia has, similar to Jake Paul. A guy, the difference is Ryan Garcia is a good fighter, but I wouldn't say he elite. You just saw him lose to Rolly. So is Rolly elite now? I mean, come on now. So he might be in for a rude awakening because just because you talk and act like Floyd don't make you be like Floyd. Because if you was, that shit wouldn't have happened. It happened with Ryan Garcia. I think Devin is a good fighter, but I agree with Brian Norman Jr. He need to find his own identity. Especially when you try to diss the guy who you trying to be like. That's the most unbelievable shit in the world. But I think this fight gonna be a little different than a lot of guys thinking now. Maybe Devin can come in there and shut him out. I don't see it no kind of way. If he did that, I'd be impressed. I really would. But I think them questions that Ryan Garcia came in and asked Devin, he didn't have an answer against Ryan Garcia when he pressed him with that power. And I think it's going to be a similar reaction with Brian Norman Jr. I think B. Norman Jr. is a much better fighter than Ryan Garcia. I do. And look what Ryan did to him. So is every time, like I say, this shit might not play out like a lot of people thinking at all. I mean, Devin ain't. I mean, he a good boxer, but and he believe in himself. That's good, but it ain't like he ain't fought. He fought the best. Now I ain't saying it's his fault. All I'm saying is he haven't done it. He fought Shakur. He fought Tiafimo. He fought Tank. He fought Keyshawn Davis. He fought Gary Russell. I can go down the list. Now some of them dudes didn't fight him. Whatever the reason is, the bottom line, he haven't been in the ring with these dudes. And that's the new thing now. A boxer get to just say, "Oh, I beat his ass," and that's good enough. I mean, yeah, everybody can beat everybody if all you gotta do is just say it. So I really feel like this might be a big wake up call. Brian Norman Sr. seemed pretty confident about what he said his son can and can't do in this fight right here. And I've been listening to him talk on Mill City and pretty much everything. A lot of stuff he said has been coming to fruition. He knows something. You know, uh, his son been looking good. He knocking dudes out. Is what you supposed to do when you coming up in the ranks. Now this is two high level fighters. It's gonna be a good fight. Win, lose, or draw for both of them. But this notion that Devin is just leagues above this dude, I do not know. Where is the evidence of that other than him running his mouth? What the evidence of that? Are you saying because he got a lot of money? I mean, he make the most money, but that don't make him the better fighter. That just make him the richer fighter. Money don't always equate to the talent, So while I'm sitting at shit, Devin still got a whole lot to prove now. Can't he seemed like he trying to prove it because he did try to fight Boots. I think he tried to fight Teofimo Lopez too, so you can't blame this shit on him. But at the same time, the fact is, you ain't fought these dudes. So until you do start fighting elite level fighters consistently, you it don't it's not, what you saying don't even make sense. That shit only sound good to fanboys. You ain't what I had did, the shit Floyd did, to be talking like that. He really haven't. Cambosis, get the fuck out of here. He ain't won a fight since he beat Teofimo Lopez. I mean, everybody been beating him up. So that don't, that's two of his fights. That he's supposed to be top level. Like I said, I give him the Lomachenko fight, and hell, I think Jojo Diaz was better than a lot of these other dudes that he fought. To be honest with you, just keeping it real. But I just feel like, yeah, I think now has he fought better fighters than Brian Norman? Yes. Now I will go there. I would definitely say he's been between the two of them. He's been in there with better fighters. But that don't mean that you better or can beat this guy. But he clearly had been in there with better fighters. That part is facts. That don't make the guys that he been in there with elite though. But they better than the guys, a lot of the guys that Norman have fought to this point. But to me, this fight is this. I mean, Norman got the belt and he challenging for it. This the way this shit's supposed to be when you moving up to another division and you was a champion. That's why I didn't understand Boots with the tune up when he went to 154. Why would you do that? You should go straight at Fundora, because you was a champion at 147. You really ain't defended it but one time against Stanley Otis. So, I mean, just this is a quick move up. He even said welterweight long enough to try to get the belt. So I would have thought he'd be in a rush to go up there and get one at 154. But it is what it is. But I will say, Devin moving away, a real fighter move. You move up, you go out there and get the best guy in the division. That's what he's trying to do. So you gotta respect him for it. But we gotta see what's gonna happen in the ring. I can voice my opinion. Everybody can think. They can have their own opinion, but until they get in the ring, that's when we gonna find out what's really going on. But that's it for me on this video. If you like the video, like and subscribe. Till next time, it's your boy Spill Dog about.